Hello, this is Dave, Travels Through Time, Channel 2, and I'm with my friend Sci-Fi Nation.
Hello, everyone.
And today we're going to talk about Stargate and whatever other topics we want to talk about. Doesn't really matter.
As long as we have fun, that's what counts.
Yep. Yeah, so when was the first time you got into Stargate? Like, when did you first watching it? Start watching it?
Um, oh wow. Probably when Stargate was actually like a weekly series before we had all the streaming stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
back in the '90s and the good old days of cable TV.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
Actually,
right.
I saw the movie and then I
Yeah.
heard they were making the series. I was like, oh, cool. So
Oh yeah, yeah. The movie was pretty good, and it caught my eye. I think I was like 24 when it came out, but my mom took me to the drive-in, and I was like, "Wow, this is interesting." And yeah, it's very unusual because it was a drive-in movie and it had like Batman Forever and it had Stargate, so I got to have both, which was cool.
plus you had a drive-in experience, right?
Yeah, drive-ins
Those
are
were
cool. Yeah,
they were like kind of dying out, but I think some
yeah.
places they might be making a comeback just because people want to stay in their own cars and not sit next to someone.
Actually, I like that idea. Yeah, there's something about that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, definitely unique. And then you don't have to deal with somebody kicking your seat or something too. There's that positive too.
Yep, and plus with everything, the pandemic the last couple years,
Yeah.
just people just
Yeah.
feel safer not being in a crowded room.
Yeah, I can see that, I get that. Yeah. And then yeah, so I guess Stargate, yeah, at first was on Showtime, right? It was on that cable network, I think.
I think so, yeah. And then it went to one of the more like one of the channels that was included like with the basic packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, Showtime had it for 2 or 3 seasons, I think, and then it switched
Something like
over to yeah, I can't remember what network it was, but yeah, they switched from Showtime over to like one of the regular cable networks.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the first time I saw it, I think it was the second season, and it was the one where like O'Neill got he got the device like went on him, and he got the all this alien ancient information in his brain or something, and then he had to get it out or else he would die. So he had to get all this.
Oh yeah, yeah. It like wrapped itself around his head, and he got all the knowledge of the ancients. Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
And what really struck me though was going from Kurt Russell to I can't even remember the guy's name, but he the guy that played O'Neill in the TV series played
Oh, Richard Dean Anderson. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because he had before that he did the show MacGyver.
Right. Yeah.
And I know there was a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's MacGyver. What's this is supposed to be Stargate." And
Right.
he their two acting styles are so different, but yet uh, Richard Dean Anderson did such a good way of taking those parts of what that Kurt Russell did
Right.
and making it seem like more down to earth, not so military like.
Yeah, and more like, yeah, not as distant. Yeah, a bit more humorous. Yeah, definitely.
And then the guy that played Daniel,
Oh yeah,
because James Spader played him in the movie,
right. James Spader. Yeah, he did.
and dang, I'm not good with actors' names, but the guy that played Daniel in the TV series,
Yeah, Michael. What's his name? I know it's Mike
Michael
Shanks.
Shanks.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Shanks. Yep.
Yep.
Did a really good job. I think that almost identical. You couldn't tell the difference between the two characters, between the movie and the TV show.
Yeah, that's true. The interpretations were more similar than the O'Neills for sure. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like there wasn't much of a difference. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
Speaking of James Spader, he did a show. It was 6 seasons, maybe 7 seasons. It's called Blacklist.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. Really, really good show. Highly
I'll
recommend it.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I've heard good things.
Oh yeah, but to see James Spader older like that, I remember him doing his movies in the late '80s and early '90s, and he like actually looks like an late '50s, early '60s guy, but
Yeah,
he portrays his character in Blacklist just so perfectly.
yeah, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the last thing I saw him in was one of those Avengers movies. I think that was the last thing I saw him in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think if you like James Spader as an actor, I really think you would like Blacklist.
cool. Is he kind of like more anti-hero-ish, isn't he? Like not
Yeah,
like
yep,
yeah,
yep.
nice. Yeah, I like that. That's
But
interesting.
anti-hero, but still trying to be the hero
I like that.
in a couple of like with a couple of different situations. So,
Nice.
but for his own gain because he's the anti-hero.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then who else? Well, there was Tilk, right? He was the new character in the show. He wasn't in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
They introduced him in the series premiere, the first
Yeah.
episode or two.
Yeah.
Because I know
Yeah.
everybody kept trying to say, "Well, who's this Teal'c guy? We don't remember him from the movie." There was a guy in the movie that looked like that guy, but it wasn't him, and it wasn't the
No.
same character.
No, totally different character. Yeah. Yeah. And then there was I love that scene too where like O'Neill's like asking him for help. That was a great scene in the pilot, the Children of the Gods. He's like, yeah, and he's like, many have said that.
Many have said that before. Yep.
Yeah.
But you are the first, I believe.
Right. That was classic. Yeah. Yeah, and then apparently they made a newer edition of the pilot where they cut out like certain things from the pilot and edited it. Certain things changed it or
Shut
something.
the fuck up!
Oops.
Whoa.
Hold on a second. I got neighbors being rude up there.
Okay, no worries. Take your time. Got one person watching.
Okay. Sorry about that. Some
It's all right.
the neighbor he gets people over and they're fucking rude. They don't live here and they don't fucking give a shit.
Yeah, that person seemed rude. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, the one that you heard yelling the first that was my missus telling them to be quiet and not so nice words.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
I get tired of it every day.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a daily thing. It gets really annoying.
I bet.
Like you don't live here, you don't pay rent.
No.
You
No.
get out of the hallway. Either go to the neighbor's house or get outside. Stay out of the freaking hallway.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Drama. Wow.
Yeah, that's downtown living for you, I guess. Even though
Yeah.
it shouldn't have to be that way.
No. Not at all. Yeah, like I was saying, what was it in the cut in the new and I haven't seen the newer cut of it, but they basically changed like the nudity part or something of Share. They cut that out of the pilot and like it's like a director's cut or something. I haven't seen it yet. And then they changed like the lines of like Amanda Tapping Samantha Carr's lines about her organs being on the inside or something.
Oh, just because my organs are on the inside and not the outside doesn't make me any less capable.
Right.
You'd think in this day and age that's something they'd want to keep in.
Right? Everything that's going on, right? That is strange. Oh my gosh, funny. Funny.
Wow, they took the one thing that in today's day and age would be applauded and cut it out.
Right.
What?
Oh my god.
They
Yeah.
did that in the 90s, and you're cutting it out now.
Yeah, it was like 97, 98, whatever the heck year it was. Yeah. Oh my
That
god.
makes no sense.
It doesn't. That's why I was like, nah, I'll keep the original. Do I really want this new cut of it? That's
And the Shire nudity thing, I mean, that's debatable. Just that's a personal,
right.
personal take on it. I mean, me personally, I don't care. I don't have an issue with that. But
No.
some people might. So hey, whatever. But that's up to them.
Right. Yeah. Some people just get so bad out.
And it's really wasn't a show that was made for kids to begin with. So
not really. No. Mainly teens and adults, and that's it.
Yeah, it's not like it was meant for the 10-year-old sci-fi nerd. No, it was made for older teens and adults. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if you're 17 or 18 and haven't seen a pair of boobies, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly. Oh yeah, they're gonna be traumatized. That's so silly. That's so silly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, people get bent out of shape over so little things. It seems like.
Oh, they do. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Bad Wolf, welcome. We got Bad Wolf in the chat. Hey, Bad Wolf.
Hey, hello, Bad Wolf. We're just sitting here talking about some Stargate and whatnot, and
yeah.
So, do you like the older SG-1 seasons better, or like the newer ones they did with Ben Browder and what's her name?
Claudia Black or whatever.
Claudia Black, yeah.
That's a tough one. I did miss Hammond and I did miss Jack once he left. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of different, but I didn't dislike it after a while. At first, I was like, though, okay, Bandit's a totally new character, but there are certain traits of him he does remind me of his other character that he played. Nubis was the best System War. Shame he only got 3 seasons. Yeah. Claudia Black.
I thought when I saw those two in Stargate, it just reminded me of Farscape all over again.
Exactly.
It was the same characters.
I know. Didn't they act so similar to their characters?
They did. It's like, yeah, they just took what they were doing on Farscape and took it to SG-1. Because basically Farscape ended and they wound up on SG-1. Ben Browder first, then Claudia Black. So
it was just weird. Yeah, and the fact he was a pilot, too, that reminded me of Crichton, too. I was like, huh? What is this? Weird.
Yeah, and she was instead of a peacekeeper, she was a born again Goa'uld.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stargate Farscape Season 1. Yeah, that's a good title for it. Bad Wolf. Stargate Farscape Season 1.
The ultimate in crossovers. Well, not really, but
yeah. I mean, what did you prefer? Did you prefer the before, or how did you feel? Like the Ori storyline kind of made things different too.
Yeah, the Ori storyline. Oof, that I don't know. That seemed to be like the beginning of the end of it for me.
Yeah, I think I like the earlier seasons. Now that I think about it, it's not that I didn't hate. It's not that I hated the last season. They were okay.
Yeah, they were okay. I mean,
yeah,
markedly better than some of the stuff that's out there today. But
yeah.
But at the time, I was like, oh gosh, guys, no.
Yeah, so I could understand why it only lasted like 2 more seasons after. I was like, okay, that makes sense. It ended the way. Yeah.
But then, fortunately, we got Atlantis, Stargate Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis was awesome. Yeah, I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Dr. Weir
Oh yeah.
Dr. Weir, the character, was in SG1, but they switched actresses for
Yeah.
the actual Atlantis show, I
Yeah.
believe.
Which actress did you prefer?
The one in Atlantis,
Same.
honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Amazon now owns MGM. Cool. Maybe we'll get all the Stargates on Prime.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I know.
Seeing as I pay for Prime anyways, just for
Yeah,
the shopping aspect, plus all the TV shows you get to watch. So,
yeah.
I mean, for $8 a month, I'm not complaining.
No, $8 is not bad.
No, that's only because the missus has her Medicaid and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you're on, if you get like food stamps or Medicaid, yeah, that you get a discount through Amazon
Exactly. Yeah.
for the actual price. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Still better than Picard seasons 1 and 2. I need to rewatch Picard, so I'll have to decide what I thought of Picard. I haven't fully watched it yet, so I'm not going to judge that yet.
It could have been better. It had its moments, but I will say this: it wasn't Discovery bad.
No, I wouldn't think so. Yeah,
and oddly enough, even Discovery did have its moments, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's as
yeah. I'm not on the whole hate train when it comes to the new Trek, as they coin it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I'm not saying it's the best stuff out there, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. I think a lot of that is people doing it just because that's what people want to see on their channels, right?
Yeah,
on their YouTube channels, which is what gets the views. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, I'm not selling out just to get views.
No, yeah, and that's why I don't watch certain stuff because just like
Yeah, that's right. This isn't Nerdrotics.
It isn't. No, I don't even rewatch Nerdrotic anymore.
I don't either. I haven't watched him in like 2 years.
Yeah, I just got tired of it. Yeah, too much negativity. I'm done. Bye.
Yep. If you can't find one good thing to say about it, then I'm not even interested.
Yeah.
Because at that point, all you are is an echo chamber.
Exactly. And so many of them, there's so many YouTubers that do that. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I got nothing against the guy personally. It's just,
No, not at all. No, if that's what he really feels. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, if that's truly how he feels. Okay, well.
Yeah.
There ain't much that will make him happy then, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, life's too short to just, keep, thinking about the negative,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think of the replicators? I thought those were interesting, those characters, the replicators.
Yeah, I thought that actually added something to it. And then finding out they came from the Atlantis galaxy.
That was cool. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, because we seen them first in SG1, and then they like found the replicator homeworld in Atlantis. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
They really evolved throughout the series. Yeah, they did.
They really did. Yeah. Oh, I know the 5th and then the Carter replicators was interesting too. That was something else.
Yeah, that was a really good storyline. I like that.
Yeah, that was well done. There's a part of me that felt bad for 5th, because it's like, okay, he's really attracted to Sam, but she's really not into him at all, in that way.
Yeah, and she had to lie to him, and that was the only thing he didn't want was to be lied to.
Right. Yeah.
And that kind of set him up over the deep end.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good analogy of what, somebody who's truly got their heart set on something or someone, right. And then to have that one thing happen that they don't want to have happen. And yeah, just like you could feel his literally like just feel his soul being crushed.
Oh, I know. That was sad. Oh man. Yeah, definitely could empathize a bit with him, even though he's not on the.
Right. I mean, even though he wasn't like human or humanoid, he
Yeah,
still had all those qualities about him, which really made you take an interest in the character.
exactly. Yeah, that was good writing, good acting. Yeah. Weren't they all destroyed in season 8? Oh, are you talking about the replicators, Bad Wolf?
Well, they found
Yeah,
the replicator homeworld in Atlantis.
yeah, exactly.
Not in Atlantis itself, but in the Atlantis series.
Yeah. It could have been a possible friendship between the Tari and the replicators. Yeah, possible. Yeah. Yeah, the replicators you were talking about. Yeah.
There could have been, but I think the problem with the replicators though is they
Yeah.
were like locusts. They just like the aliens in Independence Day. They were like locusts. They just took all the materials they could find and consumed them just to make more replicators.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not sure if they could have negotiated out any sort of you do your thing, we'll do ours, and let's stay out of each other's way thing type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, especially considering how numerous the humans were in our galaxy
Yeah.
because of the Stargates and being taken to all the other worlds
Yeah.
back in ancient times.
Yeah. Exactly. What did you think of Jonas Quinn's character?
Actually, I liked his character.
Yeah. Nice.
I did. I mean, the way his character came about, like he was trying to deceive them, but then he basically said, "No, I this ain't right. I can't do that," and turned on his own people.
Yeah. Yeah, the Colonians. That's right.
Bad Wolf says SG1 got it kind of easy when it came to uh, sci-fi villainy. If it were Daleks or Cybermen, they'd have been destroyed.
Yeah,
Oh, they almost did get destroyed in Stargate Atlantis with the Wraith.
that's true.
And then the Ori in SG1. Ooh, I tell you, if Daniel hadn't have ascended, they probably would have wiped out humanity.
That would have been it. Yeah.
Daniel
Daniel
dies
got.
and comes back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. End of season 5, right? Michael Shanks wasn't. He didn't really want to. I think he was like kind of over it after he was like, I'm kind of. And then that's when he became ascended. They got rid of him, and then that's when Jonas came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then didn't Jonas Quinn's character go away and Michael Shanks came back again?
Right. They offered him a bunch of more money, and he was like, "Okay, I'm interested again."
Money
Yeah.
talks.
Yeah. So they're like, "Okay, what are we gonna do with Jonas now? Do we really need him now? Do we need 2 of them? Nah. We'll have him leave."
Well, yeah. I mean, go ahead, think about it. That'd be like having Kirk and Pike on the bridge at the same time. It's you only need one of that type of character.
Yeah. What's the point? Yeah. Michael Hamshanks. That looks.
I heard he was quite the ham on the set.
Yeah.
So, what else about like Atlantis did you like? Did you watch that much or?
I watched, most of it. I think I missed, I'll admit, I think I missed the season, when they started getting rid of Weir and, and for last season and a half. And then it was, what's his face from Voyager came on, Picardo, the one who played.
Oh, yep. To run Atlantis, yep.
Right. I still need to watch some of that.
Well, his character actually started in SG1, I think.
Yeah, Woolsey. Yeah.
Woolsey, yep.
Yep.
Was
That's
Senator
right.
Woolsey, wasn't it? Yeah, he was a senator or something.
Yeah, he was helping Kinsey, who's the more villainy.
Oh, he was helping Senator Kinsey. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They were trying to go against the president, weren't they? Wasn't Kinsey trying to go against the president because of the whole SG-1 program? Because he wanted SG-1 kind of, under new management.
Well, the president got elected in. He wanted to know everything about it. Why is it costing this much money? What results does it actually produce? Typical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, oversight is always good as long as it's the right type of oversight.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, and I guess the reason why they got rid of him was his health in real life was starting to decline. I read about that.
Wasn't the guy that played Senator Kinsey, wasn't he the guy that played Captain Jellicoe on TNG?
Yeah, and I didn't know he was in a RoboCop movie, too.
Oh, was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then he was in the newer version of The Outer Limits, the Canadian version. I didn't know that either. Yeah. Then I like Mayborn's character too. He's a good, interesting character.
Oh, he was such a little weasel.
Yeah, he was. Oh man, funny.
But he played the character so well.
Yeah, he was fun to watch.
And let's see. The guy that played the Canadian scientist on Atlantis.
Right. McKay? Is that McKay?
McKay, yeah, that was the character's name, McKay. Yep.
Yeah.
He was a character.
Oh, he was. He was really into Samantha Carter too, wasn't he? In the beginning when he was on SG.
Yep, he was in SG. That's where his character started.
Yeah.
He was in a couple of episodes. Yeah. He was trying to compete brain cell for brain cell with Carter, and and it was a really funny little story arc there.
Oh yeah, the back and forth between them.
Yeah. And then when he got in Atlantis, when he got stuck under the ocean in that in the travel pod.
Yeah.
And he hallucinated Carter being there.
Right. I remember that. Yeah. That was good.
Oh, there was also the girl that played the engineer in Firefly wound up being in Stargate Atlantis.
Right. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, she was from Firefly.
Yep. They never had any Christmas episodes. Well, when you're fighting aliens every day, you really don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Did they really do any Christmas episodes in Star Trek?
Not really.
Or in any sci-fi show? I mean, I'm sure there's like a couple examples out there, but none of the really mainstream stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the only one that really did it was like Doctor Who and Power Rangers, from what I remember. Those are the only two things I really remember them doing at Christmas time.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Yes, we're very, very cold where I'm at during Christmas time.
Yep, Jewel State is the one. Yep, you're talking
I
about.
thought that was her name. Yep.
Yeah, she's cool.
I really couldn't believe it when they killed off Dr. Carson, though, in Atlantis.
Oh, I really liked his character.
And that's when Jewel State came on the show, I believe.
Yes.
Is after they killed off Carson.
Right.
That was a shocker to me when they killed him off. I'm like, holy crap.
I know.
Like one of your best supporting characters in the show and you kill him off.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that was over contract negotiations. I don't know what went on behind the scenes, but yeah, I thought that was the loss of a great character. But at least they brought in Jewel State that, held up the position. So
Yeah. And then we had what's his face, Aquaman too, right? He was on.
Oh yeah, Jason. What's his name?
Yeah, whatever his last name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I barely tolerated
I'm not a big
his
fan.
character. I'm not. No, I don't even like him as an actor. I don't even think he's that good.
No, I feel like he just looks.
Whatever he's in, it's always the same persona. It's like, no, dude, you realize these are different characters, right?
Yeah, I'm a brooding, like macho, type, Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's kind of boring. I don't really. Not the biggest
Yeah.
fan.
He's about as played out in TV shows and movies as The Rock is.
Yeah.
The Rock should have just stayed in the wrestling ring, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree. Yeah.
And then John Cena trying to do his
Oh my god.
movie. Yeah.
Oh.
That was horrible.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I saw the Kindergarten Cop one. It was so bad that he did. Oh my.
Oh, the remake? Yeah.
No.
No. Dude. No. Arnold isn't funny, but at least Arnold was funny.
Yeah.
In the Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah, he was. Put the cookie down. Something before he tries to act, it's the same thing.
John Cena, says Bad Wolf. Okay, I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know who that is. No idea.
So, did you watch Stargate Universe at all?
I've seen bits and footage of it. I have Pluto. I might start watching it.
I liked it. I really thought it was a tragedy that show ended the way it did.
Yeah, people were accusing of it being too much like the Galactica reboot, but I was like, I want to make my own mind and see what it's.
No, how is it like the Galactica? They're on a ship that they can't control.
Right.
So how is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
And they didn't have Cylons trying to kill him.
No, they didn't. Yeah, Cylons that appeared as human.
No. I mean, you kind of had that with the replicators when they looked human, but
right. John Cena sold out to China. Okay.
John Cena social credit means he sold out to China. Oh, does John Cena think we should have social credit now?
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Of course, the people that are all popular and famous would say that.
Yeah. Of course. Oh, yeah.
I mean, heck, if it came to social credit in the U.S., I think only maybe the top 1% of the top 1% would have any decent social credit.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's even the point?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ridiculous. John Cena's living in China now. Okay.
I'm not saying I agree with their politics, but I mean, it's not like it's not a beautiful country.
It is, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Rebellious?
Rebellious is here. What's up, Rebellious? Vote Biden, increase your social credit.
Rebellious wants to know if they can have a link.
Okay, sure.
Sure. All right. Give me a second, Rebellious. I got to open Discord.
Yeah, that's fine. That'd be awesome. We'd love to have you on. You have to pay with your soul to join. That's a good one. Yeah.
You could say that about any politician.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I don't even really vote. I mean, I don't really.
All right. Okay, there you go, Rebellious. You have a link in your Discord.
Yeah. Awesome.
DM'd, of course. So I sent a private DM.
Awesome.
So has anybody heard anything? I thought I heard whispers about maybe trying to bring back Stargate Universe, unless I was just like a fan, fans hoping that would happen and not actually happening. I'm not sure, but I thought I heard something about it.
Yeah. Pastry's here.
Hello, how is everyone doing?
Good. How are you?
The weather is depressing outside today for me.
Is it?
Is it all gloomy? Sorry.
It's like literally white.
Oh wow.
The sky is literally white.
Oh man.
Like that white winter sky. Yeah, that's kind of gloomy.
It's like perfect drawing weather, you know?
Yep.
What were you guys talking about before? I'm like, hey, can I get on? Like somebody's annoying little brother.
No, you're fine. No, we're just talking about Stargate. The Stargate TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
The white void.
Hey, the Sci-Fi Nation. I saw your stream that you did while I was asleep.
Oh, we were just having fun.
Oh man, that was the flattest stream I've ever seen from you so far, Sci-Fi.
Yeah, I was asleep too, so I only saw parts later on because
I was kind of surprised that somebody needed a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, pizzazz.
Well, it was like really, really late, and I was tired and buzzed, and yeah.
Yeah. Today's the start of Inktober, so wish me luck.
Oh well, good luck.
Good luck, yeah.
Inktober plus normal content plus IRL obligations. Man, I'm gonna be stacked.
Oh man, you'll be busy.
Yeah, better to be busy than not have nothing to do.
That's true. Yeah.
Look at it this way: you won't have time to worry about the weather.
That's true.
Yeah, unless it literally gives me a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it's kind of surprising how like I'm mostly working on stuff on my quote unquote free time when most people at my IRL obligation are just out there getting messed up.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm mostly just working on videos on my free time.
Nice.
I'm hoping to make it a job one day.
Probably, I could believe that. I definitely think you could do that.
Yeah.
I know I'm not like the OG Storytime animator, but if I keep my respect, maybe one day.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's always something to work towards. Because as soon as you give up on it, then that's it. You just got to keep believing in it.
Oh yeah. Don't let anybody else tell you different.
Yeah. People have tried to tell me different, but I'm just like, shut up.
Just ignore them. Yeah.
I tend to just be like if you don't think I'll succeed, you'll be the reason of why I succeed. Ha!
Exactly. More reason, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
The more they give you negativity, just take it and turn it into the energy you need to actually make it work.
I've
Yeah.
honestly just I was that person that am just like, I want you to succeed. So I'm gonna purposefully make you feel like you can't so that you have more energy to succeed.
Mhm.
Using reverse psychology on them, huh?
I like it.
Yes.
Nice.
But yeah, how's it going, Sci-Fi Nation?
Oh, it's going good. Can't complain.
I saw that the captain hopped on your stream last night.
Yeah, and then he hopped off, and I don't know why we weren't being rude to him.
But yeah, let's see here. This week I'm gonna I was originally gonna have my guest run the show, but my guest couldn't make it, so I'm gonna have a Q&A.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
And I was like, oh crap, I'm not gonna be able to do a Q&A because I scheduled too many games with people.
Ah,
Oh,
So
just reschedule the Q&A. You can still do it.
that's true. You could reschedule.
yeah, but I'm using the Q&A as the reschedule. How about that?
Ooh.
See? Got to get two birds stoned at once.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah. It's definitely like either drawing or sleeping weather tonight today. Where I'm at currently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That feeling too. It's kind of foggy. And,
it's the way it is here. It's starting to get into that time of year where we might have a couple nice days left, but other than that, yeah, expect it to get cooler and cooler and watch the leaves change, and then it's
oh yeah.
crap weather for 6 months.
Just so you know, where I'm at, it's gonna get in the negatives.
Dang.
Oh wow, I'm not going to complain about a mid-60s day then.
Me neither. Yeah, that's exactly what it is here too. Yeah.
I'm gonna be freezing in the negatives.
Oh man. Wow.
I kind of chose that one for myself, though.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew what I was getting into.
yeah. You kind of, yep, you kind of made that choice for yourself.
But
now
yeah,
now you got to deal with it.
honestly, I would much rather have that than hundreds in the summer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather have hundreds in the summertime. I mean, where I'm at, we
Oh, fuck no.
basically get that anyways, and
Yeah.
I'm just
plus
like,
we
yeah.
had like 100% humidity almost every day up here. Yeah, I could have swore that this was Florida, even though it's not this summer.
I was just about to ask you, are you in Florida?
Nope, not even close.
I couldn't live in Florida.
I went to visit a few times when I was a kid. The only good part about it was swimming in the Gulf.
Yeah. Gator state. Crazy gator or crazy transphobic gator state.
Yeah.
home of the Disneyland ripoff.
Literally, that's the only part of Florida that isn't transphobic, it seems.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
That's true. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but then again, your thoughts about Florida could be completely different.
Well, like I said, I never really lived there. I just
Me neither.
visited there when I was a kid down in Tampa, and then I went to Disneyland once, and I went swimming in the Gulf, and that was about it. So I think the most I ever spent down there was like 2 weeks at a time.
Think about this. I am a heat intolerant trans person, so of course I'm going to say Florida sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's all subjective. Everybody has their own feelings on where they want to live. So,
but yeah, definitely if you have like a cold intolerance or I had an IRL friend that was allergic to the cold.
Really?
Yep.
I know people that despise the cold and hate the cold. I've never
Yeah.
heard of having an actual allergy to it.
That's something. Wow.
It's like rash, like they got like rashes and whatnot.
You sure it just wasn't dry skin?
Yeah, I forgot the word for it, but there's actually a real thing.
Huh.
Looks
Okay.
like you use Flash. You mean like Adobe Animate? No, that stuff sucks.
That stuff's really bad, I've heard, yeah.
Adobe Animate, or like I have never used Adobe Animate, but back when they used Flash, man, it was a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
Yep.
Mess Express platform. If you like to pay for a software that don't work, get Flash.
Oh,
Anything.
come on. You can make games like Frog in a Blender.
But you can make frogs in a blender on so many different platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so fun when I did it in Flash.
Oh yeah, wait. Okay, so this was like a really old video, but the scripting on it is so phenomenal. But like, did you see the video about how I failed at animation in middle school?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's it was like the top rated video of 2021.
Awesome.
Back when I had an old template, but animation is kind of outdated, but the story is not at all.
Sweet. That's awesome.
But yeah, the thing is that I like talking about old videos, and
Yeah.
I tend to be like, yeah, the quality sucks, but the story's still good.
Yeah, hey, that's where it's at, the story. You know, as long as the story, you know.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
That's honestly how the original Storytime animators thrived before they got too good at animations and took like more than a month per video, even with a team.
Mm-hmm.
Which shame on them.
Yeah.
We need a second generation.
Well, that's what you're for.
That's true.
But yeah, it's cold and rainy, but at least it's not like hot and draining.
That's true.
Yeah, and we got our share of gloomy days coming where I'm at, so I'm not looking forward to them. So I'll take my mid 60s while I can get them.
I got an F in art in school. They are deluded. Bad, we'll say.
Let's just say that when it comes to art class, how you do an art class shouldn't you shouldn't fully like reflect how well you did in art class and how well you do in art.
True. Yeah.
Because during my IRL obligation, I did like a tracing project, and guess what? The one thing I'm really bad at, tracing.
Really?
Oh, wow. I had to get good at tracing really fast in graphic arts class.
Yeah.
It was more of being able to keep my hand steady to get the curves and everything the right way. Like straight lines, no problem. It was the curves I kept having problems with.
Here's what I have problems with: the straight lines.
That's crazy. Yeah, but at least with straight lines, you could use a ruler and cheat as a flat edge.
Here's the thing: if it has anything to do with anything straight, I'm bad at it.
I see what you did there.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's still funny though.
That is funny. Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that no one else on any of your guys' shows would ever make such of jokes.
No.
No.
Nothing funny like that. No.
Yeah.
Well, probably my channel, but you know. Well, then I gotta get the pills for the missus. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure thing.
No worries, pal.
oh,
I was the
So,
best
uh,
drawer in school. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just reading the chat. That's all. He was saying I was the best drawer in school. Bad Wolf was saying it. Yeah, that's funny.
Once I literally I was just chatting with my friend and he's like, "You can't self-teach yourself how to draw."
Yeah.
Guess
Oh,
what I did?
what'd you do?
I laughed in his face.
Good for you.
I'm like, I taught myself how to draw pastry.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Well, I didn't know that you self-taught self-taught yourself how to draw pastry."
No, I mean, that's the best way to do it. Just laugh it and, that's the way to handle it.
Yep. Unless it's really bad, I tend to laugh it off.
Yeah, unless it's really bad. Exactly. Yeah. What? Dave sends letter bombs to J.J. Abrams. What? To make Star Trek great again? Oh, gosh. Oh, you're trying to make it like a Trump joke? Oh, God.
Oh, man.
No, like America great again. No.
Let's not talk about politics here, because I swear that me and Dave would probably disagree on at least half of things. The reason why I'm saying at least half is most people would disagree with me on half of the things.
Not necessarily. I mean, I could probably agree with a lot. I mean, he was just messing with me. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying that people tend to disagree with me a lot.
Yeah, don't worry about them, Okay.
Yeah, I politically make no sense. But yeah, that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something like completely dumb that you can laugh at me for the rest of my life for?
All right, what is it? Tell.
I almost forgot the A in today.
Oh. That is funny. So it'd be, what would that be? So it wouldn't be today. It'd be how would I pronounce that? Oh, God. Oh, man, that is funny.
Let's just say that if I let that go when it comes to Instagram, people would nail the crap out of me for that.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I've almost forgotten the all right. This is gonna sound really bad, but I have almost accidentally forgotten the R in pastry so many, like twice on air.
So then it would be
a pasty rebellion.
Tasty rebellious, yeah.
Oh man. Oh wait, and do you want to know who caught that mistake?
Who?
The donut batch. The donut batch.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Let's just say I was kind of embarrassed.
Aw.
And it was a legitimate mistake.
Yeah, it happened.
No, those are usually the funniest, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm like, whoops. Hey, Sci-Fi Nation. I was just making fun of myself for drawing something and forgetting the A in today.
So it was Toady.
Oh man. I think on and off of the show I tend to make fun of myself a ton.
That's good. It's good to make fun,
Yeah, yeah, at least you can laugh at yourself. I mean, because if you don't, other people probably will. So you might as well do it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I know people that can't do that. It's like they can't laugh at themselves.
Yeah, and really, it's not good for your your own headspace if you can't, if you take yourself too seriously, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
True that.
The fact that I don't know how to spell is very entertaining to me sometimes.
I can spell just fine, just not when I'm speaking sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait, how does that work?
I can spell perfectly fine, but when I get to talking, I misspell words while I'm talking. I just get going too fast, and
Yeah.
yep,
Hmm.
words are hard.
Yeah, and then sometimes when I had to do a public speaking thing, then I stutter too. It's like, oh shit, I just stuttered. I'm
Oh
like ready to
man,
release a speech. Oops. Yeah.
I don't think I really stutter that much. There was just a period of time where I stuttered a ton because of IRL stuff.
Oh, okay.
But like
Oh,
in
yep.
general, I really don't stutter.
Yeah.
I think the most other than starting streaming, the pretty much the time I've stuttered the most on air was on Dillard Draw's show.
Oh, okay. On Dillard's. Okay.
Have you ever been on Dillard's show?
I've just been in the chat. I haven't actually joined him on the StreamYard.
Can't remember if I've actually been on his channel, but I've been on several streams with him.
Yeah.
But yeah. I honestly have like a list of channels that it's kind of hard to stream on, honestly.
Yeah.
And I think that list is different for everyone, honestly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, I mean, different personality types plays a big role in that.
Yeah, I think me and sci-fi we're pretty chill, so hopefully we're not, intimidating or,
To each other?
no, well, for you to come on, like you feel pretty comfortable, right? You don't feel like, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Only times I've hopped off was because I'm a yeah. Sometimes I get distracted on air.
That's all good. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
Imagine being distracted by your own mind.
Oh, that's happened to me before.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
But fortunately, not on stream. Well, very often. Sometimes it does, but not too often.
Sometimes, yeah. But no, yeah. Same here.
But yeah. So so sci-fi.
Yes.
If what would be your dream job?
Oh, let's see. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Let's see. Probably right now, it'd be a nice, cushy office job that paid really well, where I didn't have to do hardly anything, like a CEO of a company.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
What kind of company?
I don't care when it made money.
Imagine if I ended up being a CEO.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be a pretty cool workplace, probably.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
A trans friendly, that's for sure.
Definitely. That has to be. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that has to be almost a universal thing nowadays. I know it's not in a lot of places, which is kind of sad, but
it is. It is really.
Especially Florida.
Yeah. Oh man, aren't they ultra conservative or something? I've heard.
Except for Disneyland.
Yeah. That's the only place.
Maybe some of the bigger cities might be a little more left leaning, but
yeah,
overall the state is considered a conservative state.
Yeah, like me, where I live, yeah, it's definitely left leaning for sure, which is nice.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay in Colorado.
Okay.
But yeah, we're known for things that I wouldn't say on my show,
Right.
and a crazy TV show,
Yeah.
adult film TV show, or adult cartoons by the name of South Park.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say that if you were to look at South Park and if you were to look at me, if I didn't say anything about Colorado, people wouldn't have ever thought that they came from the same state.
Mm.
Did you know that the original Storytime animators actually came from Arizona?
Ooh, no, that's interesting.
Oh, I did not know that.
Didn't know that.
I'm guessing it was because the temperature was so hot they didn't want to go outside, so they just made videos instead.
Yeah.
That makes
And-
sense. It does get pretty darn hot in Arizona.
They
Yeah.
both, and apparently, like two big name Storytime animators, both lived in Arizona or grew up in a very similar place in Arizona, and they didn't know each other until YouTube.
Yeah.
Craziness, huh?
That is. Yeah.
They've even made a video about it. I
Oh,
forgot
wow.
which channel, which one of them did, but
Okay.
they did.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
I forgot if it was the Odd Ones Out or Jaden. I think it's the Odd Ones Out that made that video.
Okay. Sweet.
But given how big the Storytime animation genre have gotten, you're never gonna run out of things to watch.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, the video I just posted today was probably the first video in a while. I was actually like, ooh, I'm so excited for this to air.
Sweet. We'll have to check that out.
But yeah, I did a what do you call it? A preview.
Nice.
Not a preview, but premiere.
Sweet.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that way people could have live comments while it was premiering. It's like a live, but it's not live. It's just
Yeah, I
something
like
that you
those.
schedule to, yeah,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
go public.
It's
Oh, I guess
like,
Dalek is going live right now. He's got his birthday celebration. He's got the captain. He's got, I don't know who else he's got in there.
say who it is live right now?
Dalek 451. He's having a birthday stream.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on here unless you guys decide to end it on here.
Yeah, we'll stay. We'll stick around for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good here for a while.
Yeah.
I personally have like the group the group of channels I feel more comfortable hopping on.
Yeah.
And apparently the sky is blue again, but there's still a lot of clouds.
Yeah, let me check out it is over here. I feel like it's lightening up here too.
Oh man.
Oh no, spoke too soon. It's all dark and gloomy, almost like Beauty and the Beast type thing.
How am I able to make videos with how freaking distractible I am sometimes?
That's easy. Just throw a blanket over the window. You won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's all gonna be dark.
Yeah.
I kind of got used to it. The way my apartment's set up, it only has two windows, and they both face the street, and both the windows are in the bedrooms. So, like literally, throughout 90% of my living space, there's no natural light coming in.
That's kind of dumb.
Well, that's the way they set the apartment up because it literally has buildings on both sides of it, so you can't put side windows in unless you want to look into another building. So
That's honestly some of the windows where I'm at currently, but I got lucky.
I did live in one apartment where it did have the bedroom window was on the side, and like literally 6 inches over was another building.
Yeah.
So like my view was of a brick wall,
Wow.
but at least I got fresh air.
Yeah.
That must have been the best view you've ever had.
Well, actually, that was just one of the 3 bedrooms in the apartment. The actual apartment was the length of the whole building. It was on the 2nd floor. So it had lots and tons of windows, but it was literally like front to back, the length of the entire building.
Wow.
That must have been a little weird.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, if you like old buildings that are in a downtown setting, I liked it. It had tons of room in it.
Nice. How many square footage?
Oh, I don't know the square feet of it.
But I personally do not like city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like
So-
country living, but it's
Same.
more convenient to be in the city for me right now. So
Yeah, I think just for my autism, Asperger's, and stuff. Yeah, I don't handle big cities too well.
Yeah, I personally like Amazon a lot right now.
Nice.
Just Amazon something here or Walmart sometimes.
Yeah.
Pick it up at the mail center and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's helpful. Yeah.
yeah, there you go. Plus, you can get food off of Amazon too if you trust it.
Oh yeah.
If you trust it.
If you trust it, yeah.
Nice.
If you stay with the prepackaged stuff, you're okay. But some of that fresh stuff they're offering, I don't know, man.
Oh, you never know.
I
Yeah,
honestly would much rather walk to the grocery store at that point.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
With how high the gas prices are, and the fact that I live in Colorado, I think I'm good with walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, till wintertime hits, then you got to put your boot chains on.
Yeah.
You know that
Oh yeah.
they got tire chains. You need boot chains.
Well done. At that point, I think I'd just go ahead and get Amazon everything.
There's always that other website. What is it? Fresh Eats or something like that.
Yeah.
That other website.
Yeah, I think it's called Fresh Eats.
I
or something
honestly,
like that.
I honestly don't like the sound of you saying the other website.
Oh, yeah, it's not that kind of other website.
No. Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, so I have a question. So, when it comes to streaming, what's your favorite part about streaming?
I would say interacting with the panelists, having fun, and interacting with the chat, and just joking around. I like that. Type
Yeah,
of stuff.
that's pretty much the same reason I do it right there.
Yeah.
The interaction and putting on a good show for the awesome people that come to watch.
Yeah.
I put on a good show, or at least I hope.
Oh yeah, I think you definitely do, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was definitely entertained when I was on there. What was it, a day or two ago?
On there, where? On mine?
Yeah, on yours. Yeah, when you interviewed that oh gosh, what's his name now? Darn my
PK
brain.
the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty great. I
Yeah,
have
he's
done
awesome.
multiple different things with him, like the channel trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a close friend of mine. Could you tell?
Definitely. Yeah, there definitely was. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, interaction between you two. That was cool. Yeah.
Can you tell? Like, I just want a genuine answer here, but can you tell whenever I'm closer to a guest than another guest?
I would say, yeah, I could tell. I definitely could tell with him that definitely you guys were close. Definitely.
Yeah. I've helped him out on his channel too, which on his channel I'm gonna be voicing anti-pastry.
Awesome. Ooh, that
Which-
sounds really cool.
I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do higher pitch or lower pitch for anti-pastry. Guess what I ended up choosing?
Higher.
Higher pitch, yes.
I was thinking higher too. Yeah. I was like, not lower.
because like let's see here. So have I talked to either of your guys' channel about this? But I was starting to draw my characters in t-shirts.
No way, that's awesome.
And with how I'm doing like the modeling, I have like two different models. I have the male model and the female model, and if there's like and if somebody's non-binary, then I'm just going to use the opposite model of what someone would think should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like pastry is going to forever have a flat chest.
Yeah.
Anti, on the other hand, I'm gonna put them in the female model.
Nice.
No, that's the way to do it. They are anti-pastry after all.
Yes. Sometimes I've accidentally called anti pastry a she. Because I've thought about making anti pastry a she.
You could if you wanted to.
It would probably maybe I should, but reason for having anti-pastry be a she is anti-pastry is basically the epitome of like a evil version of me. So
awesome, yeah.
Yeah. In an evil version of me, yeah. But so what's been your favorite stream show that you've ever been on? Both of you.
You answer first, buddy.
Oh, I got to think about this. I've been on so many of them.
Yeah.
Probably just any stream where everybody's having fun, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
As long as everybody's having fun and getting along and nobody has animosity towards another person, then
what does animosity
mean? Yelling
mean?
and screaming. There's no
animosity is like hard feelings, like they don't like something a person did, so they're holding on to a grudge. That's kind of what animosity is.
Yeah, I don't like the streams where there's drama and then there's yelling and screaming between each other. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Literally only one episode of one of my shows have ever been that way, or like with bad intention.
Oh, okay.
I ended up taking it down just because of how much bullshit was on there.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, if you feel it's like, no, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if let's say two people, let's say me and sci-fi, this is just for example's sake. I would never do this, but let's say me and sci-fi got in a fight. Who would you kick off?
Oh man, so I have to decide. Oh.
So, or would you just kick us both off?
See, and now that's the sucky part because I both really like both of you a lot, so that'd be hard.
If I were in that position, I'd kick both parties off just because, and then I would make the comment of, "That's between y'all. I ain't getting in the middle of it."
I think that's
take it somewhere else.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Honestly, I'd be like,
I wouldn't include just one.
I'd be like, sorry, you both need to battle it out off air.
Get your stuff together, battle it off air. Hope you work it out.
Yeah, but I don't intentionally put people that hate each other on air.
No, some YouTubers though, they do that on purpose. They want the drama, so they'll put them on air and have them fight it out.
Yeah,
but
that unfortunately that is a way to get views, and people know that. And personally, excuse me.
Okay.
Personally, that's not really my style. I mean, has stuff happened before? Yeah, but it wasn't planned for, right?
No. Yeah.
A lot of that tends to go ahead and it would definitely wreck your guys' style, but you guys do open panel. I do like figure out who's on before the day of.
Right.
So that I don't have any of that happen.
That's smart. Yeah. That's a good way to plan it.
And I've done that before too. It's just with schedules the way they are now, people going back to work and everything, it's kind of hard to get stuff lined up like it has been over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I tell them what time it is, and then I'm like, if you can make it, great. If not, then I'm sorry, but I'm not moving my stream for you.
No. Yeah, exactly. No, you should be able to stream whenever you want. There shouldn't be. Oh, just because this person's streaming. No, you can't stream when I'm streaming. No, that's not cool.
No, not unless it's like someone that you're actually friends with and you have a mutual agreement not to stream over each other because, like in my case, I share a lot of viewers with a lot of other creators. So I try to make a conscious effort not to, if I know they're on, because we do share a lot of the same viewership. So it would be counterproductive to actually do that.
So here's the thing. I tend to go ahead and stream the same time every week. Yeah. So that if anyone streams over me, then they're streaming over me, and it just it wasn't an accident at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's gonna be times like I'll have to stream at the same time as someone I know, and it's just the way things worked out at that time. But it's no hard feelings over it. People are gonna watch who they want to watch, one way or the other. So
yeah, I kind of was joking Lorenzo a little bit because it's like I would have been on earlier, but I was streaming during that time.
Yeah.
And hello to Eric and Boyd in the chat.
Hey Eric, how are you doing, man?
I need to get that chat open, or don't I? All right, yeah, but and here's something I've been noticing on like different streams I've been on. Like I've noticed like some hosts tend to be so quiet where like the guests just fill up all their dead air.
Oh wow.
I've been on streams like that. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel bad for the host because it's their channel, their stream. And I mean, sometimes it's just they're not very outgoing, right?
Might be more introverted, yeah.
Yeah, they're more introverted and they need a second or third person to make their streams actually worth it, right?
Sometimes even fourth.
Yeah, sometimes even four, yeah.
Yeah, during an episode of Cross Comics' stream, I'm like, hey, Crossy, why don't you try getting your mom on there?
Oh, get your mom on that.
Go get your mom.
And then guess what ended up happening there? After everything was figured out, there was even more dead air.
Oh, dear.
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
But that day I wasn't feeling the best.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna get on, but it ended up being so painful to me that I just felt like having to get on.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Crossy, how
come on, man.
You need more pizzazz, man.
Yeah. Oh man. Even Sci-Fi Nation has some streams that he needs more pizzazz on.
Not gonna lie, there are streams I do need more pizzazz. Last night was definitely one of them.
Like I was watching part of it, and I'm like, man, I would have been more entertaining asleep on air on that panel.
Yeah.
Imagine if I just hopped on air and then went back to sleep and just randomly sleep talked.
That'd be entertaining.
I've seen channels blow up because people fell asleep on their streams.
Good.
Oh man. Oh, I forgot. Like a very like up there YouTuber once accidentally streamed while they were hungover.
Oh my god. That must have been something.
Did they know they were streaming?
No.
Wow.
And then all of the base was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?"
Mhm. Oh,
And
that's
then-
hilarious.
I forgot who it was. But
I
it
need to
was
check
like a
that
big
stream
namer.
out. You're gonna got me interested now.
Which stream? I think they took it down.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah.
Dang it.
But yeah, I personally don't think intentionally streaming when you don't feel the best
Yeah, no.
is a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, no, and especially if you're like having a really bad day and you're upset and you're just, you're not happy at all, you're just miserable and you just, you just lash out. No, that wouldn't be a good,
No, there's been days I've rescheduled streams because it got to be like an hour beforehand, and just nope, not today.
I personally don't really dip out on streams just because, like, I have a guest.
Right.
And if I were to dip out on them, then I'd dip out. If I were to dip out on the stream, then I would dip out on them too.
That's true. Yeah, I guess I see your point of view on that.
Oh, if I have a scheduled guest, no, I'll do the stream. But if it's just like a gaming stream or like a random, hey, let's get together and have fun type thing, I'll reschedule it or whatever, no big deal there. Especially if I'm not feeling up to it.
No. Yeah, like I definitely wasn't up to it. It worked out like on Thursday. I was supposed to stream with somebody. It's like, no, not today. I told him, nope, not up to it.
Oh, wait, so that's what happened to your stream.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought I was kind of confused. But yeah. But I personally don't like to do that because it's like if it's pre-scheduled, unless I'm like really not feeling good.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten on there with a cough. Like to crap with it. I would even get on with no voice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was just because it was a rough day because somebody did something, I was just I was on a stream the night before and it's like I didn't get much sleep. So it's like,
Was that the day that I saw your short?
That was after. No, and it wasn't with sci-fi. Yesterday we were going to stream, but we got mixed up. I forgot to tell him too. So that was different. No, this was a stream before that. I was supposed to do another Thursday stream with somebody else. And yeah.
So what time on Thursday in MST?
I think it was supposed to be like 1 p.m.
My 1 p.m.?
Well, let's see. I'm California time, so let me think.
Well, 1 p.m. for you would be 2 p.m. for pastry.
For pastry, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Something that was kind of funny was during Cross Comics High Noon. That stream ended on my noon.
Oh, wow.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, what would be interesting, I was going to say, what would you say if we invited the captain on here?
Oh my. I would see what sci-fi did.
Yeah.
Well, he's been being cordial, so
yeah.
What does that mean?
He keeping things civilized.
Right.
Other than the usual snarkiness, which the captain is known for, which is fine. That's him.
Yeah.
But but as far as like still having a grudge against each other, no, I think we're kind of past that. So
that's fair.
Me and him are good too. It actually is different on different devices how to unblock too. I learned that too.
Yeah, most generally, if I have someone blocked, they stay blocked.
Right.
But then again, it's like you would actually have to try for me to not be the best.
Right.
Right. The only reason I blocked him on YouTube is he blocked me first. So I'm like, okay, well, that works both ways, buddy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm starting a blocking war, apparently.
Well, Well, to be fair, he did unblock me off of his channel, so I unblocked him. So now he can actually chat in my channel, in my streams now if he wants to.
But honestly, like most generally, if people get blocked on pastry, there's almost no way that I'm unblocking them just because of how hard it is to get blocked.
Right.
Because I don't block for a flimsy reason. You have to literally. Here's the thing. The Dave saw this one random guy just totally be like, "Hey, Miss Pastry," then get offended when I was like, "I am not a miss."
Right. Yeah.
I'm probably one of the furthest things from a miss at this point.
Oh yeah, it was on that stream. I remember that person did say that, didn't they? That person.
Well, which base did they come from?
I don't know. And I was like, "Excuse me, what are you saying to pastry?"
Did you recognize them from anywhere?
I think that person was it Meat Man? Was it Meat Man?
Yes, it was a Meat Man.
Meat Man goes on the captain's channel.
Oh yeah, that's the only place I know that name from is in the captain's.
Oh man,
that's hilarious. Yeah.
Freaking Meat Man is starting beef with me.
Right. Or decided to troll, mess with the probably.
Now, did he like do it on purpose? Was it like in caps, or was it just like written normal?
It was written normal, and then and then after after I'm like, oh, by the way, and like I think in a relatively nice tone, they're like, they're like, since when did we support wokeists?
Right.
Then I timed them out, and then he left and unsubbed.
Oh wow, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Overreaction on Meat Man's part.
Like, man.
Yeah.
That I would say that's an overreaction because even my viewers range from all across the spectrum with ideologies and personal feelings and and my channel I try to be as neutral as I can to that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not my place to say who's right and who's wrong.
Right.
They can feel however they want to feel. That's totally on them. My objective is just to put on a good show so everybody enjoys it.
Yeah.
Regardless of how they feel about stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't make you lose fans, Sci-Fi Nation.
I hope not either. I don't think you will though.
No.
You're awesome. You're usually always pretty spunky when you come on, so that's a good thing.
Chipper and spunky, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I've had a time where I haven't been.
I agree. Yeah.
There was one time on Crossies, but that was just because I wasn't planning on getting on, and then
and you even messaged me saying, hey, I'm not really up to it, or you had something to do. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
But right now I'm getting a little ahead of the curve on Inktober because I'm probably gonna have a period of time where I can't draw, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and get ahead so I don't have to miss a day. Excuse me.
Cool.
But yeah,
it's always good to get ahead of the curve.
Oh yeah.
But so does anyone on here draw but me?
I draw a little bit, but I can draw like trees and grass, but man, I suck at drawing like people. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, I'm not really much of an artist. I draw stick figures mainly.
Well, mine are like big heads and like skinny bodies. It's almost like Mr. Bean from like the comedy. Yeah.
Let's see. How realistic are pastries' proportions to real life?
Ooh, good question. Let me think.
No hard feelings, no matter what you say here.
Okay. I'd say a slightly exaggerated style, but it's done in an awesome way, and the proportions are definitely still better than mine. Mine are just, no. No, if you saw my stuff, no. No.
Yeah, no, I'm not even an artist. So no, I think just based on your avatar there, yeah, maybe slightly exaggerated, but
Yeah,
still a good representation.
Jason. Yeah.
What do I over exaggerate?
The stretchy arms.
Yeah, the arm. That's mainly the thing. Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, the
Reminds me
arm.
of those. Remember the super stretch? What were they called? They had them in the 80s. Their arms, you could like stretch them out like almost a foot from the body.
Yeah, that's like a Mr. What's his face, right? From Marvel.
What was it?
Fantastic.
Stretch Armstrong? I don't know. Yeah, it was some kind of action figure doll type thing, but it was like super stretchy. Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I most generally, like, out of everything I tend to pay attention to, I don't pay attention to the arm proportions for some odd reason.
That's okay.
I think it's because some drawings require longer arms than others.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
But yeah, if you could have an interview with someone that is either dead or alive right now, who would you choose to have an interview with?
Ooh, sci-fi, you go first, buddy.
Oh boy, dead or alive? Ooh, that's a toughie. Probably, I'd want to interview Gene Roddenberry.
Ooh, creator star.
The creator himself, yes.
Nice.
Because everybody says they're doing things in his vision. Well, only he's the guy that knows what his vision was.
Yep, the great bird of the galaxy himself. Yeah.
Which, by the way, Sulu made that exact statement as one of his lines in the TOS episode, "The Great Bird of the Galaxy."
Nice, yeah. You're right.
I was gonna say, if anyone ever answered me, then I'd be like, when?
Yeah. What period? Yeah.
When?
In your life? Yeah.
No, I'm saying like when, as in, what time do you want this?
Oh, I get you.
But yeah, so what's your whoever didn't answer, what's your answer?
Dave, that's your turn, buddy.
I would say I'd like to get Lincoln's perspective on things because, history says something. Now I hear other things. I'd like to interview Lincoln as the president back then from the 1800s.
I'm gonna have to go with a more channel appropriate answer on this one. But your rules are different than mine.
Yeah.
Should I say it? I think I would want to interview Donald Trump.
Oh. Okay.
To see like why exactly he acts the way he does.
There you go.
That's fair, right?
I have a one-word answer for that, but I'm not going to say it. And it's not a bad word either.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it has a negative connotation, but it's not a dirty word that you can't say.
Yeah.
Is it some type of slur?
No, absolutely not. It's a definition.
Okay.
I got kind of concerned there. But yeah.
Okay, my answer, one word answer to
Go.
the why he is the way he is, because he's a narcissist.
Yes, I was gonna say, yeah, a narcissist.
But yeah, it would be fun to interview a narcissist to see why exactly they're so narcissistic.
Well, yeah, and aren't they the type of people too that think they're better than everybody else? There's no humble part of them at all, right?
Yeah, they're
So-
better than everyone else at everything. They're just the bestest there ever was, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like out of any type of person, a narcissist would definitely be the easiest to get an interview with.
Yeah.
Well, that works both ways. Because they're a narcissist, they could be extremely picky because they're the bestest.
True.
Like, imagine if I'm like, hey, can I interview you? And then narcissist be like, no, I'm too good for you.
Exactly what I was gonna say. I'm too good. That's what I was gonna
Yep,
say.
that's what I. Yeah,
Imagine if I'm like, buddy, you're definitely losing out on this if you say no.
Yeah.
You don't know if this was somebody offline. I'd be like, you don't know who I am.
All right.
Think about it. I could be better than you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
oh, then he'd go into one of his tirades.
Oh, he really would, wouldn't he? Oh gosh.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I've seen his Twitter feeds. Oh man, it's nasty.
He got banned from Twitter. I'm not saying like Donald Trump. I'm saying like any narcissist.
Random narcissist, right?
Random narcissist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes to extremes with them. Either they'll
Right.
jump right on it, or like Dave said, no, I won't because I'm too good for you. I'm better than you.
Right.
And
So
whenever,
I don't know. It's hard to say. It just depends on the person.
Right.
whenever people have described me, they've never, no one have ever called me a narcissist.
You
No,
never
I
came
couldn't.
off that way.
I couldn't see that. No. I don't know.
If anything, I think you're a very open and honest person as far as you can be with YouTube. So
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely some things I tend to keep for off-air discussion.
Yeah.
well, and that's completely understandable.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, you deserve your privacy. You know?
But yeah, do you want to like? It feels such like a weird concept that like the fans know you. Like, imagine meeting somebody and they know you better than you know them right off the bat.
That would be something.
Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, like if I went to like a convention or something and somebody showed up that happened to watch my channel, even though I'm not a big channel, but they would recognize me. Oh, hey! I'll be like, whoa, who's this? Right? Because I'm just used to seeing their name on a scrolling chat panel.
Yeah.
And then they'd tell me who they are. I'd be like, oh, okay, then. But yeah, just having like that initial reaction of people just walking up to you like you're their best friend.
I
Wait,
know,
who are
right?
you?
Imagine if you bumped into me, but I didn't say who I was. I just gave you hints the whole time.
That would be.
I think I'd recognize you off the bat just from your voice.
Yeah, the voice is very distinctive.
It's very unique, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you couldn't just do it based off of the voice.
I'm sure I'd figure it out eventually.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see.
Imagine if I just said, I posted a video about not being able to cook a potato.
Yeah, that would give it away.
Yeah, definitely give it away.
Yeah. But sci-fi, have you ever shown your face on anything?
Several times, yes.
Am I literally the only completely faceless creator on this panel right now?
You might be because I've showed my face a ton. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave's face is plastered all over his videos in his video section.
Oh yeah, I've seen his face before.
Yeah. Yeah, kind
And
of
I,
dark hair, blue eyes. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, I've done videos on my channel. Like if you go to my YouTube page, you scroll down, there's a short, right? Like because I did it with my phone, and it got categorized as a short for some reason because I used my phone.
It's the like it's the fact that you had a vertical.
Yeah, that's why.
Right.
But I made that before shorts even existed, and as soon as they came out with shorts, they like put it into that category automatically.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I need to go ahead and I'm in your wait. Oh, I'm like I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and check right now, which I'm still gonna check right now. But
Yeah, if you go to my page, just scroll all the way to the bottom. It's right there.
this this might sound kind of like interesting, but
Go for it.
sometimes whenever I'm on Dave Travels Through His Time streams, I kind of forget that I'm not on Sci-Fi Nation.
That's okay.
Well, we're both friendly people, so you know.
Friendly people with. Do you guys have the same rule set?
Definitely. Yeah.
So, of course.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Videos
Nope, just keep scrolling all the way to the bottom. It's the
or
only one
home.
No,
Oh,
home at the
okay.
bottom of home.
Introducing Sci-Fi Saturday streams.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, today is a Saturday.
Yeah, that was how long ago was that? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when I introduced my stream shows, I was a nervous wreck when I started streaming.
Oh man, if you saw me on my previous channel, I was so quiet. Oh my gosh, my first one. Oh, yeah. No. It was mostly the guest talking. I would talk sometimes.
So you were basically you used to be like Crossy.
In a way, yeah. Now I'm out of my shell though. Now.
Nothing against Crossy, but
no, he's a cool guy from what I could tell. I've seen a few of his vids. Seems nice.
Oh yeah. Have you ever met the King's kid? King's
No.
kid.
No, I don't believe
His
so.
mom.
Nope. Never. Nope. Nope. Just Crossy and yeah.
Oh man. Like during like the day I didn't feel well, I ended up having the longest after stream chat ever with Crossy for some odd reason.
Oh wow.
Just like talking to him and his mom.
Okay.
It was literally just me, him, and his mom.
Is his mom pretty cool? Pretty
yes.
Nice.
But yeah, I honestly feel like if like I'm gonna do this in a future episode, but like when I have I'm responding to a friend right now.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, they were saying how they would like me to come over to their house. But I'm like, I'm 5 hours away.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah, that takes like at least a week of planning.
Oh man. But yeah, that's beside the point. I just sometimes I tend to get sidetracked by my phone.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten sidetracked by your phone?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's happened, especially like if there's a game and I got to do something on that game.
I'll also get flooded with telemarketer calls. I get them all the time. I just go, okay, block. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't,
honestly,
that's weird. I don't get the telemarketing calls. I get the teletexting, the marketing.
Oh, I get those too.
Yeah, it was like okay, blocked. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is that I tend to put like my stream time, which is 4 to 6. I tend to be like, yeah, that's the no contact time.
Yeah.
That's the no contact zone. If you contact me, you better be in an emergency.
Yeah, you better be dead or dying.
Yeah, then I've had to block. What are those fake female scammer ones? I get those sometimes too.
Oh yeah, like the I'm gonna censor myself, but the corn bots.
Right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had yes, I know that what you're saying. I've had those show up in my chat before, and the weird thing is, you have to be subscribed to actually chat in my chat.
Exactly.
I don't make you wait like a minute or 5 minutes like some channels do. You can, as soon as you sub, you can type in my chat. It's just the fact that all these bots subscribe to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh man.
Like, thanks for the channel interaction. Now you're blocked.
Yeah.
I'm like, these suckers are so desperate. They're literally contacting an Airways channel to try and get attention.
Oh, jeez. They have too much time on their hands.
Yeah. Like, honestly, do they think I'm a lesbian or something?
They're climbing up the wrong tree for that one.
Well, but apparently, I think only one person on this platform thinks I'm a lesbian.
Oh.
Well, that's what they get for thinking. Maybe they shouldn't do it. It doesn't suit them very well.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who thinks I'm a lesbian?
Oh, yeah, I got to hear this.
Yeah, go for it.
Dillard Draws.
I knew you were going to say Dillard. I don't know why. I just knew it.
Why does that not surprise me?
He calls me the raging homosexual.
Jeez.
I'm like the angry lesbian of his channel. Funny thing is, I'm not angry and I'm not a lesbian.
No.
That's probably why he came up with that name.
The raging homosexual. I just had to make fun of that. Wait, I think I mentioned it with sci-fi before, but yeah.
Do you think he meant it? Do you think it's meant to be like a jokey, but do you think he took it too far? Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was gonna tell you, if you can hear the missus laughing, it's because she's reading her book over there. I have headphones on; she can't hear what we're saying. So I don't want you to think that she was laughing at any of you guys.
That's fine.
She naturally giggles a lot, which is awesome, I think. But sometimes it might come across the wrong way on a stream. So
honestly, I'm very similar.
Yeah.
Like, so just so you know, on all my streams, I am very sober on all my streams. And people have literally asked me if I was on stuff before.
Really? Wow.
why? Because you were too straight-laced?
What does that mean?
Okay, so you said sober, straight-laced. Very like conforming to your own set of rules when it comes to streaming.
Nah, it was because I was like just laughing a lot and just being silly.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually have gotten a couple comments on mine where they're like, "Are you high on something? Are you psychotic?" Yeah, somebody said that one time.
If I'm gonna smoke weed or eat a gummy before I go live, I'll tell people, "Hey, dudes, I'm high." I'll let them know off the bat. So.
Yeah.
Which I don't do that very often.
Yeah.
Now I have been known to partake of the brew quite often on my late night streams. So.
But yeah, for me, like I literally put pastry on my resume.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that there's that.
Yeah.
And I just want it to be suitable for all ages and whatnot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. But literally my only exception is like caffeine, because like before the last episode I took like one of those small Red Bull things and just drank it before stream,
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
because it was a very social heavy day that day.
Yeah.
So you were mentally worn out, so you needed to pick me up.
That's
Yes.
understandable. Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, right. Inktober.
Inktober, that's right.
Yeah, Inktober, trying to get ahead of the curve.
Yes. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Just like in the middle of doing it. And it's super annoying.
That's like me trying to look for something and I'm holding on to it the whole time.
Oh, that happens to me all the time with my sunglasses right on my head. It's like, really?
Yeah, I'll have my reading glasses on and I'll flip them up, you know,
Yeah.
right? And I'll look all over for my reading glasses, and then I go to scratch my head, and there they are. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No judgment with this question, but have you ever like looked for your phone when it was in your hand?
No, but I'll tell you what has happened. Like I'll like pat my pockets to see if it's in there and look all over for it and get frustrated. And then I'll just randomly put my hand in my pocket and there it is. It's like, you gotta be kidding me.
Have you ever been like a let's see, on the phone with somebody and you literally asked them, "Hey, where's my phone?"
No, I've never done that. That's wow.
I actually have sent something to like one of my workers, like texted, and I said, "Hey, baby," I accidentally sent it to my worker. I was like, "Oops." And I hit
Oops.
Wait,
pretty
so you
cool.
were someone's boss and then you...
Well, he's our support specialist. He like comes, helps us, you know, like he's our he works with our, you know, us on the spectrum. He help services. Yeah.
Like a job coach
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally text him saying, "Hey, baby," though. I meant it for Jen, and I'm like, "Oops." Hi, baby, how you doing, babe? Yeah.
Good thing he didn't answer you back the same way.
Yeah.
At that point, you should just say, "Sorry, wrong number."
Yeah.
And avoid all the awkward looks the next day when you
Oh man.
Oh man. Texting the wrong person. Imagine if you accidentally texted the wrong person and that wrong person was who you were texting about.
Oh, that would be Oh, that would be awkward.
Well, I'd have been like, well, at least you know the truth.
Yeah.
like if you were to go ahead and DM me sci-fi and be like, "Pastry's so horrible."
I would never say that.
No, I know that, but I just had to use you as an example.
Or if I accidentally said something about Dillard does a new artwork and it sent it directly to Dillard.
Just be like, yeah. Let's see here. I think the most feminine piece of pastry art, probably came from Dillard.
Okay.
Which he drew me depressed. I can see why. I'm feminine as fuck.
Yeah.
No wonder I'd be depressed.
Yeah, no wonder the pastry's depressed. They look feminine.
Like some anime.
It's like it's like a drawing of irony, right?
Yeah. Then my sketchbook 340's son drew me feminine too.
Okay. Oh, I know my sketchbook. Yeah, he goes on Eric and Boyd's YouTube channel. Yeah.
On whose?
Erica and Boyd, he's another artist. I was on his chat yesterday on his stream. He's subscribed. And
I know my sketchbook from Cross Comics.
Nice. Yeah, he goes on there too then. Okay.
How many people have I known from Cross Comics?
I think that's where I met you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I hopped on. Oh yeah. Continuing on with my Lorenzo story, I ended up hopping on his channel after I was done and ate dinner and whatnot. And I'm like, I would have hopped on earlier, but I was streaming.
Yeah.
I've actually done that. I'll have a stream going and it'll close out. I'll go over to somebody else's. I'll be like, hey, I'd have been here sooner, but I was streaming. And they're like, no big deal. 9 times out of 10, they don't mind. They're like, thanks for coming over.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the way it should be.
But yeah, so what's your favorite thing to do on a weekend?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
As little as possible.
Yeah.
Dang. Feel better?
Of course I am. How do I not be alright from burping? Why do you keep saying that? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It sounded like I hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Is it some guys really don't like it when girls burp.
Really? That's silly. I think it's attractive in a way.
I don't think it's attractive or unattractive. It's just something everybody does. So
Yeah, I say it's normal.
For whatever reason, I tend to go ahead and like burp with my mouth closed most of the time.
Okay.
And just like swallow it for some reason.
I will, like, if I'm somewhere public and I don't want to be rude, but when I'm at home, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Have you ever burped on air?
Yes.
I think I've done
that's
that
almost
too.
guaranteed. That's almost guaranteed. Yeah.
I think I've I've sneezed on stream.
That's happened to me too.
I have too. Yeah.
Just like achoo.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, and I don't sneeze often, but when I do, it's one right after the other, after the other, after the other. I got to mute
when
myself.
I sneeze, it's loud too. It
Yeah.
carries.
Same here.
Yeah.
Just like achoo.
Yeah.
And then I got to hurry up, unmute, be like, sorry guys, be right back.
Yep.
Before I sneeze again. And then.
Like with when I sneeze, I don't even have time to press the mute button, man.
I try to. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't.
Just imagine if there's like some type of fan-made Sci-Fi Nation sneezes compilation.
That'd be entertaining.
It wouldn't be too hard to find. Just go to the late night streams. You'll find some clips in there.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone were to make a out of context compilation of me.
Oh man.
Things we said taken out of context. Wow.
I feel like that'd be a lot. There'd be a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Wow,
sure there's.
dang, we went to 0. Dang.
Wow. I've seen that happen too. It's like, really? I've got the actual stream open.
Yeah.
Really?
Along with the stream.
We
Yeah.
got 0 viewers?
Yeah. They
Wow, all the meat men left.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, you meaty men. Pastry's looking for you.
For whatever reason, I'm just gonna call every disrespectful person on my show a meat man now.
Yeah, call him Meat Man. Yeah.
Meat man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Stop being such a meat man.
Oh, sorry if I'm making fun of somebody's fan.
It's okay. No
Hmm.
worries.
Am I
Is that birthday stream still going, do you think? The dog food?
Let me check real quick.
Mhm.
Dalek usually likes to go for an hour or 2 hours, sometimes longer if he's having fun. So,
Yeah.
it's not on the main page. Let me go to the notification, pull it up that way.
Okay.
It says an hour ago.
But yeah,
He may or may not. Well, Pacific has a premiere going right now.
Okay.
Nope, it's over.
Okay.
but yeah, but I honestly don't think many people would make fun of my fans.
Yeah.
They're respectful most of the time.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah, I don't make fun of people unless they're being rude or they deserve it.
Exactly.
So, or I'll fun with people, what I call fun with them, and that's just me poking a little fun because they're actually my friend or I actually like them.
Yeah.
You know, but it's nothing rude or whatever.
Yeah.
I tend to have fun with people too.
Yeah.
Mostly my guests.
Yeah. That's always good.
Yep.
And whenever I've
Or
been
even
that,
people in my chat, I will that have been coming to my streams for a long time, right? I'll have a little fun with them.
Yeah.
But it's okay. They appreciate it.
yeah. Only time I've been like I don't know, like oh yeah, when one of my fans told me that it's literally their 1 a.m. I'm like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
You can watch me later.
Exactly.
Unless they have insomnia, then you know, hey, whatever. Go
Yeah.
ahead, stay up.
But
True.
they might have IRL obligation the next day.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you have insomnia, you have insomnia. I get it quite often. So, and I still get up and deal with what I have to. So, I mean, it's not, you know, like it's a make or break situation. I'm just like, hey, I understand. You know, if you just want to have me on in the background while you're trying to sleep, that's cool too. You know, you don't have to participate in the chat.
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
Listening to me while you're trying to sleep is kind of counterproductive.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I could see that.
With how I stream, it'd be counterproductive to have my stream on while you're trying to sleep.
That's true.
I'm not making fun of myself. I'm just being realistic.
Yeah.
No, and that's fine. I get it. There's trust me, there's nights I do streams from. I would say the same thing. It'd be like, this is not the stream you want to listen to if you're trying to go to sleep.
Mhm.
Unless you're on panel and they're not talking about anything interesting to you personally.
True.
Imagine if one day I just fell asleep on the keyboard during Sci-Fi Nation stream.
Oh, I just put you down in the basement till you woke up.
But wait, you're putting me in the basement with the captain? How could you?
Kennedy?
How could you?
Only if you fell asleep on your keyboard.
With Captain Know-It-All Kennedy?
I haven't done it since that one night, okay? And he kind of deserved it that night.
Yeah.
How's it like being down in the basement?
It's just it's like you're waiting to come up, like when you first come into StreamYard and you're just sitting down there.
Yeah.
Waiting for the host to bring you on.
Yeah.
You can still see and hear everything going on the panel. You just even if you talk, nobody can hear you.
Oh, so I enter through the basement. I see.
Yeah.
Why do you call it the basement?
Because it literally drops you down. Like where you see where it says you're in the show, it'll still show it'll show you there, but it won't say you're in a show, and it'll be like almost kind of like grayed over a little bit.
I
Or
can't
faded
put
out.
I can't put people in the basement with my setup. I just hang up on them.
Oh, well, it's
Okay.
like, yeah, okay. Because, like, with me on the computer, you just hit the 3 dots next to their name, and
Right.
it says remove from stream, and
Yeah.
it'll put you down, like, in what I call the basement.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if you put me down in the basement,
I'd have to have a really good reason, and I don't think you'll ever give me one.
Nah.
Yeah. Most generally, I'm like that with my rules. I'm like, I know this is a very dumbass list of rules, but I had to make them for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because you have to try to prepare for all contingencies. You know, like they say, prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Well, yeah, just like with Eric's rules, I saw on his yesterday. He's like, no, yelling at each other, no stupid crap. Let's just everyone get along.
Yeah.
I don't yell in my stream show
Okay.
rules. But I do say don't, or wait, let me go ahead and pull up that sheet real quick.
Go for
But so my version of don't yell is don't slam me on air, pretty much.
That's reasonable, yeah. Definitely.
And most generally, if I have a guest, they're the only guest, unless I'm doing like Battle of the Genders or whatnot.
Right.
And Battle of the Genders is basically like Battle of the Sexes, but with non-binary people too.
Cool. I like that.
Okay.
Pretty
All right.
cool. Yeah.
And most generally, I cannot be on team non-binary because I'm the host.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody, you got to be like the referee.
Referee. Yeah.
I literally know all the answers
That too.
with the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't know the answers, who is going to know the answers?
Right.
Google.
But yeah, with trivia, you kind of have the question asker.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
That's
Don't
fine.
fall in. Whenever they're like, I'll be right back, I most generally just like say as if they're going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh
Just say,
man, how would the stream be if we had? Oh, could you imagine if it was me, you, sci-fi, then Captain, then Dillard? Oh my god.
Oh, bye. I would hop off.
Yeah, I hear you. That one.
Oh man. I have a feeling that it would be who would start? I think Diller would slam me. Then sci-fi would go ahead and get frustrated.
Right. Understandably so. Yeah.
Then the captain would try to back Dillard.
Oh yeah, him and Dillard. Yeah, the recalls.
Oh yeah, I've made this joke before, but I'll make it again.
Go for it.
No, I'm gonna actually make a better, more detailed version of this joke.
I want to hear. Yeah.
Captain and Dillard sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Oh, great.
Oh man.
So
You never know. Maybe the captain does have a crush on Dillard. You never know.
Yeah, but
might
I
think
would
he's
feel
really
bad for the
handsome.
miss, though. I would feel bad for Mrs. Dillard.
Yeah.
How did such a nice soul end up with Dillard?
Right. I know. Yeah. Good question.
well, people have asked that about my missus. How'd you wind up with you? And it's like, well, we're a lot alike for one.
Sci-Fi Nation, you could probably guess what we were talking about while you were in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Man.
I do
almost
gotta
asked
get.
what we called- Yeah.
go ahead.
Continue. I almost accidentally called Dave Scotty.
Oh no.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
I do need to get going though. I got to get some late dinner going. So, but
Late?
Okay, man. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
start ending the stream if we want. Yeah.
yeah, well, it's 7:20 here. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dinner shuts at 6 on the weekends for me. But I don't want to eat at 5 o'clock. That's
Yeah.
like geriatric eating time.
that's funny. That's what my grandparents always used to eat between either 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, depending on what their work schedules were.
Yeah.
Usually,
on if it's
6 though.
Yeah, depending on if it's a stream day or not.
Right.
I tend to eat at like 6:30 because
Mm.
that's how I always was.
Hey, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's cool. But
I feel
I do
like
need to
it's
get.
only- Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just letting you know. I do have to get going though. It's been fun. It was a pleasure. Great seeing both of you again, and we need to do it again sometime.
Yeah, we do. Maybe we'll do it make it like a Thursday and Friday thing. That'd be fun.
Thursday? You better not be streaming on top of me, sci-fi.
Not me. Okay, so not Thursdays then. Maybe we'll make it a Saturday thing.
We can do
Okay.
Friday and Saturday too. I like Friday and Saturday. One of the two.
Or
Yeah.
Would that
I keep
work?
on
Would
forgetting
that
it's
work?
not. I keep on forgetting who's exactly streaming.
I don't know. Well, what would work for you, man? Would Friday and Saturday work, or would it just be Saturday? Up to you.
It depends on what I'm doing that weekend.
Yeah, me, I could probably commit to doing a Saturday thing, like around 5 o'clock my time.
I personally just like to have the open panel and just hop in whenever I feel like it.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Dave can do a Saturday thing at 5 p.m. If you want to hop on, I can always DM you the link. And
Okay. And
Yeah.
then what if I want to stream the other day? Should I just do it on my own? And then if one of you guys wants to come on?
yeah, that'd probably work better.
Okay, cool. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
cause imagine if I couldn't make it to your stream because I was streaming.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I'm very protective over my Thursday.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a have
All right.
fun, everybody.
Let's end
We'll
this
see you
thing.
later.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Take care.
Be careful out there.